everybody. Welcome to Layer Conversations. Welcome back. Remember, Layer Conversations is an open dialogue between family and friends discussing real life on real terms with real issues with real people. This is a podcast that is richly layered, raw, and real. And again,
Mhm.
thank you for coming back. So, we're going to continue this segment about friendship and meeting people for the first time by saying, is it harder to make friends later in life versus your teens and 20s? For me, I have had a situation where a associate of mine says it's hard for her to friends. She says she goes to social gatherings. She even used online groups in different pubs and other way of meeting, just I guess socially in life. But she said it's hard for her to connect with those individuals. Is it the same for y'all? Share and let us know. Or we're going to change it and say, or later in life, you just don't care no more. And the friends you got is the friends you got. And if you don't have none, oh well, thank you, Jesus, I got peace. Share it. Let us know.
This is a good topic.
Interesting.
It's a good topic because I've talked about this with my friends, and I would say, yes, it is harder to make friends as an adult. And I say that because you're not, well, when you're an adult, you kind of get into a set routine, which usually consists of work, and then you go home, you do whatever. If you got hobbies, you might go out and do a few other things after work. But when you're younger, you're in school, so you're always around people, you're always around the same people, so it's easier to basically socialize. People don't tend to make friends at work like we would make friends in school. So I think that makes it harder because you're not, unless you're like constantly out there, and or like the people say outside, unless you're constantly outside, going places, meeting new people, then I do think it would be harder to make friends as an adult.
hmm I think. Can I comment on the work one?
Hmm.
I think it depends on where you work at.
That's true.
Because, like, of course, I think I said before, I'm a teacher, so I'm in the education field. We are together all the time, 8 hours, or well, actually more than 8 hours a day, because the kids are there for 8 hours and we're there longer, and 5 days a week still. And don't let us have a special program, or don't let us have like some type of special event that's taking place on the weekend at the school. So we as educators, we become our friends, and or our we're like family in some cases. Now, is it a permanent friendship? Some yes, some no. But like for us, because we're together so much, we start to. You can't say we're just associates. We're more. We're friends. We're calling each other. We're, hey, y'all want to go eat? Okay, where we going this time? Or and things like that. So I think it depends on your career field, as well as the amount of time y'all are forced to be with each other. I think
That's
that can
true.
make a difference.
Or the people you work with, because do you like the people you work with? That kind of helps too. Yeah. Which you can't choose that, it's kind of like luck of the draw when it comes to jobs.
I choose. I choose.
So, your career field kind of helps you make friends.
hmm
Okay. Well, it does. It really does all depend on where you work.
Hmm.
Because Sometimes working in corporate America, you can be stuck in the office with people 8 to 9 hours and never say hi to them.
Been
So
there.
I guess being in a, like what you said, teacher field or different social settings where you can get up and move and see new faces outside of just who's in your office, then yeah, I can see you venturing out and making new friends since y'all do event plan as you say as well for school projects and etc. But like I said, corporate, sometime in them offices, you go in, say I'm going for a paycheck at the end of the day. If I ain't talking to the person next to me, then oh well. And sometimes in call centers, it's really hard to make friends because you're just so focused on meeting your quota or whatever. So you ain't worried about the person next to you. And by the time lunch
Mhm.
come, deuces, then go come back. But I can see where your career field makes a difference. Because
Mm-hmm.
trust me, I've been working for people almost 10 years and barely said a couple of words to them.
I remember them. I remember them call center jobs, baby. That quota.
Yeah,
One
and I
time I
feel like call centers you're so micromanaged. So it's like socializing, you kind of have to sneak it in, or it's just like y'all got to be on break at the same time, type of thing.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. But yeah, I think the work environment and your personality too can play into it because it's like if you are naturally like okay, let's talk about extroverts versus introverts. Like, of course, I feel like an extrovert might be like, no, I don't have any problems make friends because you just naturally can talk to just anybody. But I feel like for okay, I'm gonna finish this thought first. So then introverts might have a harder time making friends. But then I think in adulthood you come down to the quality of your friendships too. So you start realizing like, oh, you might call this person a friend, but are they really a friend? Like, do y'all really click on a deep level or is it just y'all are associates because y'all are around each other all the time? You know, type of thing.
Now, I do think that's true too. In your teens and your 20s, we'll say, oh, that's my friend Hager. But we'll say, when you get old, you be like, we ain't friends. I just know you. I work with you. We go to
Mm-hmm.
school together. We got a few classes together. Stuff like that. It's like
Exactly.
you more aware of the meaning of a friend.
Exactly. The word friend starts to mean more to you when you get older because then you start to see who shows up for you as a friend and who is just like y'all cool, y'all have some stuff in common, but do they really show up for you? I think that's what I really had to learn. Like realizing just because I have something in common with somebody and we can talk, that does not mean we're friends. Like I think I learned that really in college because there would be like I remember one girl I had a class with her and we would just like hit it off in class every single day like we'd be cool we sit next to each other whatever, but over the years like I would hang out with her outside of that class and I'd be like you're cool in class but outside of class it's like the vibe is different. So then you just kind of learn like okay, you a class buddy, you you're not really a like I don't know, like I don't know the right word for it, but you're not a person I might hang out with all the time, or I might not call you in the middle of the night in an emergency type of thing. But so you just learn the category for people, like where to put them, and then over time, I learned too as an adult. Over good friendships take time to form sometimes, so over time you start realizing oh this person is consistent, so all right cool, like we can keep kicking it and just see what happens. Sorry, I'm looking for a sock.
Funny you said that because
Sure.
I categorize my friends.
I mean you have to,
No,
like
like
that's how you don't let yourself down or you don't let other people let you down. You kind of be like you set your expectations.
yeah. So like I have work friends. That means we work together. Then mm, I got go out friends. I got let me talk. I can have a deep conversation friend. And then I got mm, I got that That friend that I know, you only calling me because you want something, friend. And then yeah, I break it down like that. I also got my church friend. So like
Mhm.
I categorize them, like I break them down very well. Then I got the borderline friend, meaning you might be my friend, you might not be my friend. I got to put you through the test. I test my friendships. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I test them.
How do you test them? I'm just curious.
So I test them by, do you only say I'm your friend when you need something?
Mm.
Is this a two-way friendship or a one-way friendship?
Mhm.
Uh, are you my friend only when you see me?
Mm.
Um, type situation. So stuff like that. And then like I have some friends. I hope they not listening. Well, they don't know who they are. You probably won't see me out in public with them. If you act crazier than me in public, I got to think about it because I'm pretty crazy. So for me to be like, for me to be like that, I mean, I,
Like
ca-
we
I
got like we got stuff to lose nowadays. We
when I'm
can't
going
just
home, call that friend up the phone for, girl, let me tell you about, let me give you this tea.
I feel that. Feel
You know,
that.
honestly, I stopped having friends when I stopped going to school. I mean, like high school, college. If I ain't in school, ain't no such word as no friend to me. Because I had a really good friend at one point, and she would always tell me that friend ends. She'd say, friends end. That's exactly what it happened. And that's the ended word of friends. She said, so friends end.
Mm.
And I was like, you know how you sit here spelling? Okay. She was like, yeah, friends end. She said, every friend should come to an end. And I felt some way about that because, huh?
That's
But when
crazy.
she got deep into it, I understand her logic and it does make sense. I shouldn't still be having friends in my 40s that I done been through stuff with. You not no friend no more. You should be my family. You should be my sister. And what you said, so when I'm introducing you, I'm not saying this is my friend. I'm saying, oh no, this is my sister.
Okay, okay,
This my
okay,
real good, like that. So I stopped
okay.
having friends when I got out of school
Mhm.
because I feel like if I'm categorizing you as a friend, you don't need to be there. Because I don't need friends on my journey. I need partners on my journey. I need family. Because, like they say, your mom used to always tell you this, friends come and go.
That's
So
true.
I don't need friends. I need someone that's going to stick there. So that's why I say, oh, I got associates or that's my sister. I don't do friends no more. It's
Okay.
my sister. That's cousin. You know, everybody your cousin. That's cousin. But I
Mhm.
don't do the friends no more because it's true. When you get to a certain age and maturity, you're looking for different things.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So if I want to grow, I got to have those aspects in you. And I want well rounded people in my life. If I'm calling you my sister, I know that's because you're there to make me laugh. You're there for the hard times, the good times, and everything else. You're there to go out. You're there to stay in. But other than that, you're just an associate. Girl, that's your friend? No, we're not friends. I'm too grown for friends. That's my associate, or that's somebody I talk to. But if I'm not giving you like a real label, then you can tell like mentally you don't have a status. You're not holding space in my mind or in my life. That's one of them. Girl, you talk to her? Do you think about calling her? Because what you say, friends come and go. So
Mm-hmm.
I need stability with as you grow, and so that's why you change them. They should change. You should upgrade your friend status. That's like they say when you have kids, that ain't just your brother. No, they became nephews, uncles, and aunties.
Mm-hmm.
And what you say, even if that's your best friend, she not saying she the auntie. I'm the godmama. She just automatically upgraded her real high because you should grow as y'all. What you say, continue to live, experience things together. So I don't know. I stopped having friends. It's friends a headache. Cause baby, it's some drama. They some drama.
Sure. Sure.
And I think it's
I feel
hard
that.
sometimes as friendships for them to understand, I guess, the respect line, because they be calling you because you call them friend, and you be like, girl, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You ain't got nobody else you can talk to. Oh, you told me call you friend. Hmm. Don't call me. So I don't know. It's just my point of view and how I don't have no friends in my life at this very, very fine age.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that at first, but then I understood once I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you
I
was a
get what
little
I get
offended
what
like
you're
I
saying.
was when you
I'm
told me
about to
that.
say you ain't got no friends, girl. I was gonna feel a little bad because I was like, girl, everybody needs some friends, but I get what you're saying. You want
Yeah.
family, so I get that.
So, what Danita said. So I do similar sometimes for certain people. So like
Hmm.
an example would be, remember that day you came and helped me at work? Don't roll your eyes at me. Hmm. You saw that, Taylor?
Yeah, yeah, and I already know what you about to say.
Sure am. Sure. But
In my defense,
no,
like I told the
no.
man,
Well, no, hearing her side of the story now makes sense why she felt that way.
just like I told the man, I don't know who I am to you, but I know who I say you are to me. Cause you remember you just threw out like 18 different categories that you put people in, and I was waiting to find one that I fit in.
Yeah.
You said you
So, but
fell
go
in
ahead.
a few of them. You fell in a few of them. Fell in a few of
But go ahead. Share your moment.
them. So this is what I do. I tell people like work or people I meet. I will say, and I think this comes from my childhood. I will say, like when I meet you, I will say, "This is my friend so and so. We've been friends for this many years, and sometimes I call them my sister, or I call them my brother, or I call them my cousin." I explain it that way because when I was little and where I'm from, everybody really felt like you should call them cousin. And my dad was a firm believer of not doing that, especially to the little ones, because at one point, some of my real cousins didn't know that these people were not their blood cousins, so they're calling everybody cousin. Now, we live in a real small town. So now is you dating your cousin?
Oh, that's funny.
That's why they say when you live in a small town, you better date outside that town.
Yeah, but I'm just going to say, like, it's already so small. It's very few people you can date. But because you think this person is your cousin and they really not, that could have been, you could have made them your cousin or the people your cousin, but you think everybody your cousin. I had one of my cousins thought their mom, who is actually a blood cousin, was my aunt because they considered everybody their mama's age and older. That's Amy or auntie. And I have to say, that ain't my auntie. Your mom and my daddy are not brothers and sisters. You're my cousin. So that's why I always make sure, like, if it's someone who doesn't know, because me and my brother are 8 years apart, and and people assume that there is some children between us, but there's not. It's just me and him. And when I say it's just the two of us, I get that question of, "Are you sure?"
Hey,
Or
y'all, give me a moment real quick. Go ahead and keep going. Hold on.
or I get told, "So it's just y'all two?" Yes. And y'all are 8 years apart? Yes. It's just the two of us. On your mama's side or your daddy's side? We have the same mom and dad. And yes, on our daddy's side, it's just the two of us, and on our mom's side, it's just the two of us.
That's crazy for people to ask that. I mean, I get it, like your mama's side versus your daddy's side, because I got that situation. Like I got a brother on my mama's side, and I got three on my daddy, two on my daddy's side. Yeah, I get that. But for people to just like assume that or question you is kind of like that's
Mhm. So like,
that's
I do
crazy.
call my I do call my friends my family. But when I meet somebody, I explain who they really are first,
Yeah.
so they know, like, because one day I said somebody was my sister, and then I said something about, oh, my sister's going to go see her sisters, and they was like,
Oh,
wouldn't that be your sister too? Oh, no, no, no. I say she's my sister. I've been friends with her since like fifth grade. You know, we talk about anything. We can always call each other. We don't, we might not talk every day, but we pick up the phone. We got each other's back. We just phone call away. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
those are my, yes, her kids call me Auntie. Those are my nieces and nephews because I'm the godmother.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not seeing them every day. Mm-mm.
I
But
had to,
yeah, they know who I am.
yeah.
They know when they see me, and I do they call me Auntie? No, I tell them, Malaysia.
But when
Mm-mm.
I was younger, I didn't consider friends like, oh, that's a sister, whatever. But as I got older, I still would say it's a friend. But like when I talk to them, I'll be like, sis, and that's when I know like that's like a real close friend to me when I start calling them sis. Cause then I'm like, yeah. Like it's kind of just like an understood thing. Like, yeah, you've become family because you have gone through so many seasons of life together to where it's like, yeah. Everybody else who fall off, they just fall off. But the ones who keep rocking, yeah, they just keep rocking.
And it's so funny because guess what? My friends that are my sibling friends, I have. Ooh, I like that. Sibling friends. Friends. When I talk to my mom and dad on the phone, do you know they ask about them?
Oh yeah,
What is so and so up to? How are kids? My mama the other day. How my grandbabies? I
that's how
said,
you know it's a real friend if your parent, especially your mama. If your mama asks
mhm.
about them, that's a real friend. If your mama don't ask about them, it probably ain't your real friend.
Like I had to, yeah. Today my mama said, "How her grandbabies?" I said, "Which set of grandbabies are you referring to? Like, give me the list." And so she had to run down. She went through. First, she asked about the mom, so she'll say my friend's name. She asked about you today, Danita. And then she was like, "What they doing?" Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. Now how the babies? How the baby? Then she went to my other friend. She just have a baby? Yeah, she just had a baby, mama. And she said, okay, so it's still just two babies, right? Still just two? Yes, ma'am. It's just two, the boy and the girl. Oh, and then she went to the next one. Now how many girls is it again? Okay, okay, okay. She gonna have another one yet? No, she's not having another one yet. So like my mama calls about them. She she'll send clothes in the mail to me, and I'll open it and I'll be like, "Whose kid is this for?" Oh, that's for so and so. And I just be like, "You bought somebody else's kid that you don't even talk to some clothes because they my friend." Mm-hmm. What was on sale?
That's her grandkids for real, okay? She letting you know those are really her grandkids.
But guess what? But guess what, Nita? Guess what, Taylor? Here go me. So what do you think about me having children? Oh, you don't need no children. That's overrated. Don't have no children. Your life over once you got children. It becomes theirs. Don't do that. She said, worst
I
thing
was
I ever
just
did.
gonna ask that too. Like, does she rush you to have kids or does she pressure you to have kids? But hey,
She pressures me to not have kids.
that's real.
She
And even
said,
though I have a child, that's real. Like, take your time. Take your time.
don't have no. She told me, if you want one real bad, adopt one when you don't want to do nothing no more. Because she said, when she so I got 50 million children through my friends.
There's
I lost
absolutely
count.
nothing wrong with that.
I lost count how many kids I got because it seemed like every year 2 or 3 of them have a baby.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like when you get married, then you can be like, all right, let's test it. Do we want kids? Do we not want kids? Right now, it's like, child, like my granny say, you are footloose and fancy free because you are single and nothing holding you down, nothing tying you down. You just go do what you want to do.
She said don't have no kids either when you get married because then you and your husband can't travel because you
Now
got to
that's
take it.
not true.
She said well she's talking about depending on where you want to go. She said if you want to go overseas, she said they ain't gonna remember and be able to enjoy it like you can. And then you gotta find a babysitter. She said nobody wants to babysit kids no more. It's 2026. Take them with you.
Yeah, we take our daughter with us. Now it's different traveling. Like me and my husband was talking about that. How like before we could just up and go when we travel. Now it's like okay, you got to have a diaper bag, you got to have my bag, then you got to have the snacks, then you got to have make sure you got diapers and wipes and all that. It is in a car seat, in a stroller. It's a lot, but you can't let that stop you if that's what you want. And if you don't want kids, that's fine too. Like you said, you got nieces and nephews, so you're not
Yeah,
missing it. And then maybe
yeah.
get a dog. If you ever get to that point where you're single and you're like, oh, I want someone to take care, get a dog. Okay? And that is just like a kid. Okay?
I love
'Cause-
my friend nieces and nephews because my friends, that's my sibling friends, kids. But you know what? I got jealous of some of them. I didn't know I could get jealous of a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because they took
Because
your friend.
they took my sibling friend away,
Listen,
and I was
listen.
like the one from 5th grade, right? I used to see her
Mm,
all the time,
feel that.
all the time. Now the Lord has blessed her with 2 beautiful children that I do love. I call her and be like, "You want to go do so and so?" Malaysia, girl, I got kids. I can't do that. We can't. We can't go. We can't go to the restaurant.
Girl, it's like when you got somebody with kids,
That's why I
either
did it. That's why. And then here go me. Why we can't take the babies with us? No, because when I'm going, they say no, because when I'm going out, that's my time. That's my time.
Child, you gotta pick and choose. At least that's how I am. It's either the baby coming with me if I ain't got nobody to watch her, or if I do got somebody to watch her, then I go and I stay out for a little bit. But yeah, it's like when you have friends with kids, you have to be willing to either go over there and be with them and their kids, or be open to everybody going out and doing stuff. Like it's not the same. Be like y'all go to like the trampoline park or something. Then it'll
See,
be like, all right, let the kids run around and then y'all can chill and talk.
but see, that's the
But
thing. I pick kid friendly places like I'm the mama. I call and say, hey, let's go so and so. And they look it up. Oh, that's nice. I said, so get the kids ready. Get who ready? To get the kids ready. Oh no, they can't go. I said, but it's a kid's place. It's a kid friendly place. The kids are not going to the kid friendly place. And I'm trying to bring the kids because I'm trying to give you not an excuse to have to go home because they
yeah.
already did us. I think kids can go shopping in my eyes. Kids can go to the mall. Kids like the mall. Don't
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't y'all's babies like the mall?
Well, baby, she be in the stroller, so she gonna do whatever you say. That's the phase we in, stroller phase. If I can throw her in the stroller and we can go, we good.
My friend told me, she said, "You don't know because you're not a mom, so let me school you. Let me school you. When you take kids in the store, they beg for stuff, and you get tired of saying no." And she said, and it's always because she got more than one kid. She said, and out of them, one of them gonna try you in that store. So no, they can't go to the store.
Like I said, we in the stroller phase, but when they get older, they do.
But I think I derailed the topic. I'm sorry. Let me roll it back. Let me roll it back. Sibling friends. That's my new word, Danita.
No, keep going off on a tangent.
Wow.
Yes.
You want to go shopping?
Trying
Y'all,
to go over there.
I'm going shopping this weekend. Y'all want to go?
This weekend.
It's tomorrow's.
You gonna
I'll
come
be
get us
there.
there?
Spirit.
Wait a minute. You're not gonna tell me you can't go, are you? When I say I'm on my way, you ain't gonna hit me with the "Ooh, girl, we can't go." Get ready, baby girl. We about to be.
Wait, hold up. How early?
See. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Cause
Now
I
you do
know
gotta
you be
ask.
trying to be up at the crack of
Yeah,
dawn. How early?
you gotta ask because that's another thing. Well, see, our kids are young, so we like to sleep in as much as we can. But when they get older, like 5, 6, 7, 8, they start waking up on their own. Ooh, it's a wrap. They get up early.
Yeah, Hazel need her sleep. But how early? We ain't got no problem going nowhere.
Well, the store's open at 10, so I would be there by at least by 9:30.
Oh, that's
Why you make that face? That's late. That is late. That's almost afternoon.
Ma'am, I'm
9:30
not
is crazy.
geriatric.
Huh?
You said get there before the stores open.
She
No,
said the store's open at 10, so she gonna be at me at
Oh, come
least by
get you.
9:30, so we can be at the
Oh,
store at 10. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not geriatric. I don't go to the store as soon as it's open so I can do my little walk around. I don't do that. So
I've
no,
never
if
been
the
to a
store
store
open
that
at
early.
10, we'll be there around him at the latest. Can't at least let Hazel get out her sleep. Well, it don't matter. It really don't matter.
she can sit
I
in
don't
the
be
car.
See,
knowing her. I'm gonna be like, well, whatever,
if I was there, I would say
whatever.
like 1. I meet y'all around 1. See, by 1, y'all gonna be gone. Y'all gonna be back home by the time I'm
I'm saying 11 because I
like
know
by the
Malaysia
time
early berry, so at
we
least
actually get up and get dressed, and I do her hair, get myself together and all that. Child,
that's what I be saying. I be ready about 1:30. That's fine.
See?
Y'all got dressed, hair done, done ate.
child, Malaysia would have had breakfast, brunch, taken a nap, went shopping, did all the things.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Be
I'm
getting
sorry,
ready for
Pooh.
dinner. I'm
Hazel
out the
don't move
house.
till 11:40 at the latest, and I let
Why,
her get
why,
every ounce of it.
why y'all playing? I got a, I got a lunch event at 1 o'clock. Okay,
See, I'd
so
be
I
like,
need
let's
to
meet
get
after.
shopping done before
Let's
then.
meet afterwards.
I be talking about Hazel. You want some breakfast?
No, but like, sorry. Whew. I
Okay,
gotta
but
wake up at 5:45. So by 9:30, I've been up for a couple of hours.
Mm, child.
okay, but let's get this train back on the rail.
That's why that's what she's in the category of sibling friends, but she's also in the category of let me make sure. Let me make sure
Who's she?
you. Need to remember my categories? Categories?
You ain't worry about your categories. I'm on the sideline. Can't put me in no category. I ain't no box type of person. I'm a star.
You are a star.
But
She's a star friend.
Oh, star friend.
oh, how
Okay.
special that sounds.
Because you know how in your phone you can put a star by your favorites?
What favorite? Okay.
I
That's
got people in my phone, so my phone goes on do not disturb at a certain time.
mm,
And if you're not in the favorite, you can't call me. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed lately. Y'all been able to talk to me past 9:45.
I
Y'all
have.
must
I
be
have
special.
noticed.
Y'all must be special.
Let me find
But don't,
out. Let me find out.
yeah,
We gotta get into the stars. Okay.
if you don't want your category, just let me know so I can take you off the list.
Let me find out.
You
You
know,
know what? I don't have time for this. I'm gonna put this back on track real quick.
friends are like the pastor be saying at church. You got your roots, you got your branches, and you got your leaves. In Danita's case, friend, because it ends, is a leaf.
They fall off
Mhm.
when the
Friends are
seasons
seasonal.
change.
If you got a star, you either branch, the trunk, or the roots with me. If I put a star by your name.
Hmm. Hmm. I like that analogy actually.
We don't
Was that
So
do
analogy?
a
let me
part
know if I
two
need
of this
to
real
unstar
quick.
y'all. Let me know if I need to unstar y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead
You
and
only got to tell me once now that I'm grown. When I was younger, you had to tell me a few times because I didn't understand you really didn't want to be my friend no more.
Oh man,
I wanted
that's a
friends like y'all said when I was
that's
younger.
a good
Now I'm
topic to
grown
touch
now.
on
I don't care.
too.
I can't have no
That's a good topic to touch on.
hold up. Um, I thank y'all so much for joining us. Malaysia has went out on a tangent that has threw everybody off. Now this is real life when you don't even remember the subject matter really
We
anymore.
were still talking about
I'm gonna go
friends.
ahead and wrap this up, and we're gonna do a part two. So,
Wait a minute. I feel shady. I feel shady.
We were still talking
it
about
seems
friends.
like
So what's it
it
like?
is a little harder to make friends later in life versus your 20, depending on circumstances, um, life events, etc., and depending on your definition of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, just try to be genuine, try to be open, try, try, try to be a
Oh,
good person, and
excuse
then
me.
friends will come to you, and you don't have to worry about so much making them early or making them late. You just make them one day, whether it's early or late. So we're going.
Show me. Is this thing on?
We're going to chug and chug and chug and chug. Keep this train moving because I know you're gonna take it somewhere else. Go
No,
ahead.
no. You better not end this. You better not. I'm gonna say what I got to say.
Go ahead.
What's the clues with the early and the late?
No,
We
that's literally what the subject was. Early 1920s, late after 20s. No,
okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. Okay, let's go and pray. Go ahead and go pray.
All right.
I need Jesus today.
Amen. Don't we all? All right. Bow your heads, close your eyes. Dear Father, we come to you right now thanking you for this day that was not promised to us. Thank you for allowing us to gather here for another episode. Thank you for our listeners. Thank you for the experiences that you've given us that have led us up to this point. I pray that you will bless everybody who is listening to our podcast, who is supporting us, and I pray that they have a great evening, a great night, and in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. That beautiful prayer. Beautiful prayer. Thank you. Thank you.
thank y'all again. We hope you tune in for part two with layered
Bye.
conversations on making friends.
See y'all
See y'all
soon.
in part two.